Well, I just want to take a few minutes to summarize to you the second panel of Peter's letter. Remember, it's written to believers who are scattered all over what is today the country of Turkey, so quite a big area. And the overarching theme of this section that runs from chapter 1 verse 13 through to chapter 2 verse 12 is identity. And I want to just summarize the message like this: new you, new way. You know, I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that becoming a Christian for Peter's readers was the single most important factor in them understanding their identity and understanding who they are, far more than where they're from or what job they did, or their personality type, physical characteristics, or even labels that people might have given to them over the years. I think that's why at the start of his letter, Peter describes this change, this transformation, in a magnificent way as a new birth. You can read that in chapter 1 verse 3, and it's the same for us as well, isn't it? It's the same for us today. That becoming a Christian is the single most important factor in us understanding who we are in Christ as children of the Father. So I want to suggest that you begin by going through the verses of this section and just underlining or circling or highlighting all the bits that speak about their identity, that speak about who they are and reassures them of this. Well, once you've done this, maybe ask yourself or discuss with others, why is it that Peter really wants to emphasize this? And just think about the situation that Peter's readers are in. They're scattered, they're feeling different for believing in Jesus and living his way, maybe having a hard time because of it. Why do you think he really wants them to get who they are? Well, new you, but also new way. If this is the new you, Peter writes, and it really is, this transformation that God has worked in you is the real thing, the real deal. Don't doubt it, even if you're having a hard time. Well, if this is the new you, well then inevitably it leads to a new way. So now just take some time to go through the verses of this section, and this time underline, circle or highlight all the bits that speak about the new way of living that they are now to embrace. Once again, when you've done this, ask yourself or discuss with others, why is it that Peter wants to stress this in his letter? You know, what Peter is saying in this panel of the letter is actually pretty obvious. It makes total sense. He is simply saying to them, be who you are. New you means a new way, even if you stand out from the crowd, even if you get stick for it, and even if it's not easy. Well, the theme image for this panel that you'll find on page 16 of your study booklet seeks to capture some of the ideas in this section. So why not discuss with others now what you like about this image? And then also, perhaps more importantly, which of the verses that you've underlined, circled or highlight, which of these verses does the image pick up on and then help you to understand better? And I hope you get a lot out of it.